Hi, the last video was discussing eye pins. I usually don't use eye pins. Usually work off of a roll of wire. I don't use a whole roll at once. I won't really narrate this video like I did the last one because you can go back and look at that one if you want. I'll usually take maybe about this much wire here. At a time. Put a loop in one end and then just feed the beads onto there. I've started making another rosary here, and see, I got 5 on here, so I need 5 more before I get to the chain. I won't show the chain part because I showed that in the last video. It's basically the same, but I can put 10 beads on here at a time, or 7 or 8 or whatever, and it works. I think it works faster than trying to pick up individual eye pins and individual beads. Just get these going on here. Once you get going, seems to go pretty fast. Once I get the beads on there, if I put the right number on, I don't have to keep counting them either. That saves a little time. So with the eye pins, you already have a loop here, but with the wire, you got to make one. But it's pretty quick. You just there, and you have a loop. Now I'm going from the other end because I got a longer piece of wire here instead of an eye pin. I can hold this like this in my fingers and pull it down and push up here to have the bead up tight against there. I'm using the same spot as I use with the eye pins, and this is a little bit easier too. Try to get that in focus. I just put my thumb here, I'm rotating this and pushing at the same time, and it's just that easy. A little bit easier because I got more leverage because the wire's longer. I don't have to worry about knocking off any if it doesn't. But this is coming off pretty clean because it's heavier gauge wire too. I'm using a 19 gauge for this. This part's the same as with the eye pins, making the loops. I don't like that one. Sometimes I don't like it, and when I don't like it, I don't try to rebend wire because I think that weakens it. If I don't like one, that happens sometimes, I just get rid of it and go again. It's a little hard the way I'm doing this. I'm working around a phone. I keep looking at the phone. I'm trying to keep putting things in focus for you. I like that one better. This actually gets to be even easier as the wire gets shorter. So I got a lot of wire flopping around here. That's about how much I start out with. Putting this first loop in probably takes less time than actually going and picking up an eye pin and then picking up a bead again. But the eye pins work okay too. I'm going to use up the rest of my eye pins that I have, but probably I won't buy any more because this wire works pretty good. And the wire adapts to different size beads, round or oval or different size. There's different lengths of eye pins. I just kind of go with a longer eye pin because I wind up cutting them off anyway. And I got one bead left on this wire here, so this must be number 10. So number 10 will have to swing out the last loop to put some chain on. I'm not going to bother doing the chain in the Our Father bead because I already showed that in the other video. This is going to be a shorter video. I move this down till it touches the end of the bead. I don't know if I said that the last time. This here I'm touching the end of the bead. That's sort of my measuring. And the length of it is determined where I got this mark on here. That'll determine the size of the loop. So then this one, the end needs to be swung out because I'm going to put a piece of chain on there and then an Our Father bead. That's why I got to hold on to this and do it while I remember which end is the end that can swing out. And there it is. And then next step will be some chain. But that's how I work off a roll of wire. Bye.